Day 6, I watched Don't Look in the Basement, which is a 1973 horror film set in a mental institution where one of them kills is like the main guy, like the main like leader of the mental institution, and then they all go crazy and start killing people. And this one for like a horror movie, like honestly, I watching this one it's weird because this is such a low budget kind of boring movie for me because it's like it's a lot of just these mental patients just acting goofy or doing weird things, and it's not really much about the horror until like the last like couple minutes. So it's just one of those movies that's like in terms of like being a differently paced horror movie than like other type of horror, this to me kind of just is a little boring. This one overall I thought was really weird because it's not very interesting for me personally. People might like it, but I just didn't think it was super interesting. There's one thing I want to point out that I thought was really funny relating to another horror movie. Do you guys remember in Cult of Chucky with the girl who had the baby doll, like the Chucky doll, and thought it was her baby? Well, in this movie, they have the exact same thing, and it's like this girl who has a baby doll, and she thinks it's her baby, and her baby's still alive. it's not as it's not as like developed as like Cult of Chucky was, but there's such similarities to this baby doll woman that I was just like, that's funny that it's so similar. And it's really there's not much else to say about this one. Like the performances I think are fine. Like they're the performances I think are well done, but the movie overall just isn't really wasn't interesting to me. Like I didn't really care much. Honestly, this was just kind of a bore, and it was kind of a background movie. Like until the last like 5 minutes of the movie, where shit goes down, I was just like, oh, it isn't like there wasn't much in the rest of the movie where I was like, okay, this is interesting. I just never felt like this was an interesting horror movie. Um, like it's not like the worst ever, but it's just not very interesting. I just didn't really care for this one at all. So, yeah, Don't Look in the Basement. This review is pretty quick, but if anyone has seen Don't Look in the Basement, tell me down below what you guys think, and thank you guys so much for watching.